Would you like to hear real mental health stories of people just like you and your loved ones, including the journey of my own? To hear a way out, find out more in this video. Do you know 1 in 8 people globally, that is almost 1 billion people worldwide, are living with mental disorders? This data is as of 2019 coming from WHO. Anxiety and depressive disorders being the most common. The rate of change is alarming as well. Just in 2020 during COVID, the numbers went as high as 26% for anxiety and 28% for depressive disorders. A lot of people experience stigma, discrimination, and human right violation. This is as real as it gets. It's a very common shared human experience. Mental disorders are as common as getting diabetes and obesity, what we have been discussing. The numbers speak for themselves. Health is not just physical health, it's also mental health and so much more. Let's hear what Anna Freud, National Center of Children and Families, is speaking through this video briefly.
You can't tell how someone feels just by looking at them or what they share online. To the outside world, our lives may look perfect, even if in reality they aren't.
Earlier this week, I watched a couple of videos shared by my amazing mentor Ankur Wariku. In the first video, what I reflected on was the fan who was enjoying the game the most with somebody who was staying silent was unfortunately the one suffering from mental health deep down, and it wasn't visible. And it went to an extreme that you may see in the video that I didn't have to go to. You're not alone. Please talk and share. Check in with people around you. One important quote that has stayed with me that I'll share here is, always be kind to the people that you meet. You never know what they're going through in that moment internally. My daughter's one of the favorite quotes that she said to me is, do not judge a book by its cover. The second story is of Major General Vikram Dogra in the Indian Army National Defense. He has had an illustrious career, won multiple wars, multiple medals. In his own words in the video, he says the medal that he's the most proud of is the Mental Health Champion Medal, where the war was within. He received a Distinguished Service Medal, an award by the President of India in 2018, and he was at the peak of his depression at that time. Kudos to companies like Policy Bazaar for putting this message out and celebrating mental health champions. I'm getting goosebumps as I speak of this. These two videos nudged me to take course of this video in a different direction. I was also very fortunate to catch up with a friend this week. He's a serial entrepreneur and he's had an illustrious career, has been in leadership teams of Fortune 100s. His name is Dhruv Agarwal, and he's also studied at places like Harvard with an MBA. And he said to me, Nitin, with a pause, with my psychological challenges addressed, I became at least 5x or more effective as a CEO, creating humongous value for my teams and my organizations. I urge you to take a pause right now and see for yourself in your life and life of your loved ones. When you're affected by stress, anxiety, depressive thoughts, overthinking, what does it do to you? As an example, see the frustration that comes out, see the productivity loss, see the dynamics changing in your relationships, whether it's with your peers, your colleagues, your spouse, your kids, and the people around you. Allow me to take you on a journey, a story that most of you haven't heard before. This is a story of a young boy born to a wonderful couple. He's full of joy, limitless, like each one of you. He has beautiful eyes, dreamy eyes. He's had a beautiful upbringing and growth. From the very early days, getting up to walk, falling down, pausing, reflecting, persisting, learning, and eventually learning to walk. Similar failures in multiple instances. Failing, persisting, reflecting, learning, moving on. These failures and stories may be for some other time. Along the way, he got this opportunity to learn with some of the brightest minds at some of the leading universities, such as Stanford University in US, work with some of the most brightest people at leading companies like PwC, Innovator, Twin Health, and many more. Most importantly, to be surrounded by these amazing people and amazing talent. Along this journey, he got drawn to the vision of making people healthier and happier. He joined the leadership team full of excitement. Very soon, he started receiving praises for his energy, commitment, and more. He was doing well, things were going well. He didn't realize he had fallen in love with the vision. COVID struck. Things changed, markets changed, business changed the social fabric, psychological changes. We saw some of that data that I shared earlier. He was requested with other leaders to let go. This truly shattered him, shattered his core feelings. It was as if a love relationship, not with a person, but the vision to make a world a healthier and happier place. And he didn't want to give up. In that phase, he went into the spiral of overthinking, feeling anxious, feeling stressed, feeling depressed, and feeling like an imposter. He became the unhealthiest self just in a matter of a few weeks. This man was none other than the one speaking to you right now, Nitin, a few years ago. I could see in that phase of my life, when I was stressed, when I was anxious, when I was feeling depressed, when I was feeling imposter, what it did to me. It made me feel less confident, low energy, frustrated at times. It impacted my relationship with my kid, with my spouse, with my loved ones, with my colleagues, with my peers, and many more. And it wasn't worth it. I knew at that moment that I'd failed, but I also had the belief that I'll persist and I'll get better. I'm grateful and feel blessed that I could open up to my parents, to my wife, to my kid, to my sister, my immediate friends, also took professional help, and it got better. I'm also very thankful for the grace of God and grateful that I had meditation also in my life. Meditation, the way I see it, it doesn't preclude you from getting any of these disorders. But the fact that I was already doing it, I could watch the thoughts that were coming in my head, the voice that was sometimes coming in my head that you're not good enough, you're not loved enough, because that wasn't true. I'm grateful to have that awareness to watch them out and not let that take over. Take on that challenge heads on, persist, and come out winning with flying colors. And I'm truly grateful for that. I'm sharing this today not to look cool, not to get any medal or anything like that. I'm sharing with an intent to serve, with an intent to spread awareness on this very common human shared experience, which is unfortunately not normalized today. I hope it nudges you in the right direction. Sharing, seeking help, to me is a sign of strength and not weakness. This is a very common possibility. Are you ready in your life and life of your loved ones to take on this challenge heads on? Let me know. I'm also very fortunate that I was talking to another friend who brought up to me, while this is a very common experience, even in his colleagues and his peer circle and his friends, very few talk about it. And he asked me what can be done. My immediate response was, can we normalize it? Can we share more? And that's what I'm doing today. And I also request you to talk more, to share more, to check on others, and to share your suggestions what can be done, especially to remove the stigma, the discrimination, the human right violation around this in many countries. Mental health is a fundamental pillar of health. What if I told you there is more to it? There is more to a transformation that I've experienced, especially when approaching it with a lens of holistic, integral, preventive approach to health. I'm feeling very thankful and very blessed in this moment to be able to pursue this vision of making people healthier in my own way through this initiative. I talked about the importance of meditation in my life, how it has been a game changer for me. I also gave that perspective and the tip in the previous video. I learned that some of you may not have experienced meditation. By the way, it can be experienced in many forms. It can be as simple as singing for you, it can be dancing for some people, it can be art for somebody. But here, maybe we'll do a form of meditation which is inspired from various meditation forms that I've learned, including the Vipassana, the Anapana, and many other techniques. Let's experience meditation together. Before we get started, you can remove your specs if you're wearing any. You can relax your shoulders, have your back is straight, your feet on the ground, sit in a comfortable position, nothing on your lap. If you do want, you can rest your palms on your lap, but be comfortable with your back straight. We'll take breath from the nose. We'll keep our mouth closed. We'll start with 3 deep breaths. Center ourselves and move to regular breath. Watch your breath as you keep your eyes closed. Watch your breath enter the nostrils, come out from the nostrils. Doesn't matter which one it's going from, which one is coming out, or both are being used, or one is being used. Just watch your breath going in and coming out from the nostril area, just above your lips, around the mustache area, as the breath is going in and coming out. Your role right now is simply to play the role of a guard who's watching every breath going in and watching every breath coming out, not missing the beat, not missing any breath, simply present to the breath going in, the breath coming out. And you keep repeating this. Breath in, breath out from your nostrils. As you do this, it's very natural to have different thoughts, sometimes different distractions, pull you in different directions. As you identify with one, bring yourself back to the act of watching your breath as it's going in and coming out. It goes in as it comes out. And you continue this activity for as long as you want. The act of watching your breath, getting in, coming out through your nostrils. With your mouth closed, with your eyes closed. In case your eyes opens up, please close them again. It's best experienced with your eyes closed, watching the breath go in, come out. When you feel ready, you can warm up your palms with grease some heat by rubbing it together and place it over your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Now slowly open them up internally, covered by palms. 3 times. Rub them again, rub your arms again, your palms again, and place them on your eyes. Provide the heat and the warmth to your head, to your neck, to your body. And slowly, when you feel ready, you can open up your eyes, smile, and say thank you for this opportunity. I welcome this opportunity and thank you for putting trust in me. If you found value in this conversation, do comment, like, subscribe, and share with others who could benefit. This is Nitin Dua, serving you with love.